Guys, happy Monday. It's good to see you guys. It's good to see you guys. What is going on, guys? What is going on? Right, guys? Yeah, guys, here we are. Guys, today we're going to talk about situationships. And guys, situationships, guys, if a girl said she's had any amount of situationships, right? Guys, we all know what that means, right, guys?
You tell her she's a goddamn whore.
Laughing man, what's going on, my brother? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Right. Keyshawn's here. Harold's here. Let's see. Yes, correct. Guys, patriarchy does protect women from themselves. Adrian's here. Red Door is here. Steve is here. What's up, Steve? Good to see you. Good to see you.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Right? And guys, okay. There was a term. Hold on. Called serial monogamy, okay? Here, check this out. And this was a term that I first heard about in the 2000s, okay? A serial monogamist is someone who moves from one exclusive committed relationship to another with little to no time spent single. Rather than dating casually or embracing solitude, they're typically never single, often jumping in the next partnership before fully processing or grieving the previous one. So rapid progression, no daylight between partners, fear of being alone, intense temporary romance, serial commitment. Guys, is this not the modern woman right here, guys? Guys, put a 1 if you agree. That is the modern woman's MO right there. Rapid progression in between Chad and Tyrone, right? You know what I'm saying? Letting Chad. And then 2 weeks later, Tyrone. You know what I'm saying? Nug. Gavin. Shoot up the club. No daylight. They'll break up with a guy, and then the next night, right? They're at the club, meeting some freaking club promoter.
Yeah,
and he's shooting up the club. Fear of being alone, guys. Modern women, fear of being alone. That's how it works. Intense and temporary romance. That's why all these chicks, guys. How many body cam footage things have we seen of all these chicks that are crazy trying to run the guy that they're dating over with the car, right? There's
that's my person. I fucked it up. It's because I'm psycho.
and they just met each other. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. Serial commitment. They have a history of multiple short-term or long-term relationships, marriages, or engagement. Guys, do you see that? Who does this more, men or women, guys? And guys, hit the like button on the way in, please. Hit the like button on the way in, please. Oh, Greg. Oh, Greg. Oh. I will make a live stream about this. Guys, there are more chicks, yes. But here's the thing, Greg, there are more chicks that are lesbians, right? But here's the thing, guys. As much as these chicks are lesbians. Guys, Greg, they will mess around with chicks and be in relationships with chicks, but when time comes to marry, right, they always choose dudes. Always. That's why so many lesbians won't date chicks that are bi or date chicks that have been with men. It's because, guys, I call them eggplant widows. You know what I'm saying? Because, guys, most chicks want a man in the house. That's just how it works. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so potential causes: attachment styles. People with insecure attachment styles. Women have a deep fear of abandonment or loneliness because they have daddy issues. Women, emotional avoidance. Constantly being in a relationship can act as a distraction and allow an individual to avoid dealing with underlying trauma. Women, dopamine dependence. They like the initial rush of falling in love. Women, look at that, guys. Serial monogamy. Now, guys, here's the thing. Situationships take this one step further. Okay? Because, guys, in order to be in a relationship, guys, Laughing Man, Red Door, Evil Eddie, oh, you guys, who controls access to relationships? Which sex controls access to relationships? Right? Hold on. Let's do this, guys. One moment, please. Men do. Thank you, guys. Men control access to relationships. So in order to be a serial monogamous, you have to go from relationship to relationship. That means that a man, that these chicks have to meet guys that are constantly saying, yes, I am with this chick. She is my girlfriend, whatever. But guys, a situationship is a way to try and take control of the relationship from status from men. Because a woman can just declare herself in a situationship. That's all this is. Okay? Because you cannot be in a relationship unless a man says you are. So these women invented this word to say they're in a situationship or they're writing off. Guys, put a 1 if you agree that a situationship is a woman basically trying to transform a pump and dump into something else. You know what I'm saying? They met Chad at a club in Dallas or in Miami, you know. He drove a nice car, you know what I'm saying? He had a nice watch on, he had some game, and then she let him, right? And then they freaking texted for a week or two. He said he'd fly her out again, and then he freaking ghosted, right, guys? He does.
Who is this guy?
I don't know.
And instead of taking the L, guys, they say that they were in a situationship. Instead of taking the L, guys, they say that they were in a situationship. I repeat, instead of taking the L, they say that they were in a situationship. Matter of fact, guys, look at this. Look at this. Situationship. A situationship is a romantic or intimate connection that lacks clear labels, commitment, or defined future. Why? Because, guys, who determines the labels, the commitment, or a defined future, guys? In the chat, type the word in the chat, guys. In the chat, who determines the labels, the commitment, or the defined future? Who? Men do. That's why chicks always ask the guy, where is this going? What are we? Where's this going? Where are we? Because men control access. Moto says Chad does. Memphis, how you doing? Chad's a Christmas Pass, how you doing? The rec report. What's up, dude? Evil Eddie's here. Yeah, guys. That's all this is. A situationship is just cap and cope. That's all it is, guys. All it is I would actually say the situationship is probably one of the biggest injections of cope into society that I've ever heard in my entire life. Think about it, guys. Think about it. It's a nebulous term that they can use to excuse a one-night stand, Netflix and chill, you're banging that massage therapist on your vacation, being with a married guy. Guys, they try and use it as get out of jail free card, because if they label it that, all right. Hold on, guys. Let me pump the brakes, because I haven't talked about this in a while. Guys, does anyone know what a non-descriptive descriptor is? Type a yes in the chat, and then put an example. Guys, I'm going to explain to you what I believe a non-descriptive descriptor is. Guys, women and the woke and liberals, you guys know how they try and make words into nebulous things that don't mean anything, like woman or racism, right? It just doesn't mean anything, They use non-descriptive descriptors. Have you guys ever met a chick who says she's spiritual? You're like, what? Guys, if I ask you what your religion is, and you say a word, and I have to ask you again, that means that you didn't tell me anything. Okay? If I have to do a follow-up question because I have no clue what you're talking about, the word that you just gave me is a non-descriptive descriptor. Spiritual is a non-descriptive descriptor. It doesn't mean anything. Well, I'm spiritual. Okay. What does that mean? Situationship is a non-descriptive descriptor. It's people trying to tell you something without telling you anything. It's them trying to basically stop you from prying. It's basically it's to live in the air, this nebulousness of foolishness. What's the other one? Spiritual. There's another big one that I used to talk about, but spiritual is the big one, guys. I'm spiritual. What? Like, what does that even mean? You know what I mean? You haven't told me anything. I've asked you about what your religion or your spiritual beliefs is, and you basically said, well, Evil Eddie, a report. We can assume that it's about crystals and dream catchers, but we still don't know. You know what I'm saying? And guys, that's the difference between men and women. We use clear and concise language. So guys, if you're Christian and someone asks you what your religion is, just say, look, I'm a Christian. I'm a whatever. You know what I'm saying? But guys, be as direct as possible. That's what men do. The only men who don't do that, beta. Guys, yes, they're spiritual, and there's another one that I used to talk about. But a situationship is another non-descriptive descriptor. It doesn't mean anything at all. If you talk to a chick and you say, "Oh, I've been in situationships," there's a reason why she's using that word. It's because she doesn't want you to pry any farther. And guys, usually non-descriptive descriptors are to cover up wrongdoing, or to cover up things that make them look bad. Come on, man. That'd be like a guy who went to jail for diddling kids saying, "Oh, I'm an ex-con." It's like, okay, but what did you go in for? Well, a guy who was like a robber or assaulted someone, meaning punch someone in the face, is more willing to say, "Look, I went to jail for battery than a person who's a diddler. They're going to try and be like, oh, I'm an ex-con or I'm this and that, because they don't want the descriptor that they ultimately will get down to is going to make them look really, 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 really bad, as it should. A situationship is a romantic or intimate connection that lacks clear labels, commitment, or a defined future. It exists in a gray area. Guys, put a 1 if you agree. Women love to exist in that gray area. They live there. Guys, they set up a whole community in that gray area. It exists in a gray area, more than friendship, but less than a relationship. It often involves emotional attachment, physical intimacy, but not shared long-term plans. And guys, once again, this is emotional attachment by the woman and physical intimacy demanded by the man. That's how it works. Lack of labels. You can spend time together, but you never have the what are we conversation because the guy avoids it. He avoids that conversation like Neo in the Matrix, guys. Inconsistent communication. You might text constantly for days and then go completely silent. No, that means that Chad, especially older guys, bag that 25-year-old that he's been trying to smash. You know what I'm saying? No future talk. Discussions never include events a few months down the road because he don't like you like that. That's how it works. Guys, from the jump, in the same way that women know in the first minute, if you're the type of guy that they would smash, men know in the first minute if that's the type of chick who we could bring home to meet mom and dad, who we would consider giving our last name to. Guys, hit the like button on the way in, please. Not explicitly exclusive. You aren't seeing anyone else will also have it agreed to be exclusive, leaving room for doubt. That's because Chad is out there banging chicks either way. And guys, a lot of situationships are mid chicks that somehow scored with a Chad or a Tyrone, and they're the 2 a.m. special. You know what I'm saying? They're the chick who Chad calls when he strikes out at the club, or maybe him and his friends went out to the bar to play some pool. He's about 8 beers deep. You know what I'm saying? And he wants to get some quick action. That's 90% the situationships. Hold on, guys. Hold on a second. Psychologists note the situationships can be highly distressing because human biology craves emotional security and predictability. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Guys, situationships, and guys, I did drop the link in the Discord for anyone who's come up first, and then I will open up the lines. So anyone who wants to call in, guys, feel free, But guys, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, situationships are a direct result of the sexual revolution. When women started giving it out for free, then situationships started. Because the guys who get chicks a lot, like Giga Chad, what does Giga Chad have to settle down for? Hold on, let's do this, guys. Here we go. Let's look at the hypergamy chart. Hold on, guys. Okay. So this is the hypergamy chart, guys. We've all seen this. Okay. Back in the day, once again, this is how it worked on the left. And now it's this way. The sexual revolution ended up this being here. Okay. And the craziest thing is is this. Chad, like this guy here, he actually might have a cutoff point. Oh, wait, guys, hold on. I'm having a brainstorm here. Hold on. Guys, do you see 1, 2, third down? Let's just say that third down can only stop to third down of a chick. Does that makes oops. Right? Third down can only get third down chick. While he's waiting to get or marry one of the third down chicks, he's smashing all these chicks here, right? You know what I'm saying? But he's never, ever, 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 ever going to settle for one of these chicks. All right? Now, all these chicks down here are all 2 a.m. specials. They just don't realize it yet. And they're all going to say that they're in situationships with this guy right here. And then if this guy here, let's just say that this chick, and this chick go to fourth guy down. When they try and get a fourth guy down to be the cleanup guy, guys, what do you think that these chicks here are going to describe their interactions with third guy down and up? They're going to call those situationships. They're going to call those situationships, guys. That's just how it works. Because third guy and up, they've just been smashing these chicks. Yes, isn't it crazy that when you actually say that third guy down will have to settle for one of these chicks if he chooses to be with them? The idea of a man settling, right? If you even say that, they're going to say,
"How dare you?"
Insane. What a joke. What a joke. And guys, if they were to actually show, like, this says with whom, this chart, it says who women would happily partner with. But if they actually showed who men would actually consider marrying, because it would be different. Because yes, this is who men would happily partner with, but I actually think that it would be here. It would guys, it would be all these men would actually start at like a 4. I don't think that guys that are here would actually happily settle for a 1 or 2. Because guys, in the chat, what would it take for a chick to be a 1 or 2? You know what I'm saying? And guys, let's be honest, okay? Guys, no hyperbole. How many 1s and 2s have you actually seen in your life? There's not a lot of 1s and 2s out there, guys, because being that ugly is rare. And I'm talking god awful, guys, not just fat. I'm talking fat and ugly, you know? Dixon, what's up, dude? How you doing? Kevin, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Who else did I see in here? Yeah, guys, there's just as many 1s and 2s as there are 9s and 10s. And both of them catch your eye just as much, because a chick who you see who's hot, you're like, God damn. But then a chick who's ugly, you're like, God damn, you know? So guys, we actually joke about, there's actually not that many people on earth that are butt ugly. You know what I'm saying? There are people who are below average. There are 3s, but guys, I don't think that there's that many 2s and 1s, unless you go to a place that's like horribly inbred, like freaking Pakistan. like parts of the areas where there's a lot of sand. Okay, all right. I'll just stop on that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, yeah, there's not a lot of twos and ones. I guess if you see a 2 or a 1, they're just as like they stand out just as much as 9s and 10s, but for the wrong reasons, you know? But yeah, so guys, let's do this quick. Let's break some news. Here you go, guys.
My favorite topic ever. It can be challenging at any age, and defining your relationship can be just as difficult as finding someone you really like. You may have heard of friends with benefits, right? But have you heard of a situationship? Some couples are using the term when their relationship is undefined, casual, and commitment-free. It's not like you ever say, will you be my girlfriend? Or will you be my boyfriend? Or will you take it to the next level? No, we don't talk about that. We just keep it a situationship. It's vague. Tamsin Fadal from our News Nation.
Not this broad again. Ugh.
In New York. She's an anchor, an author, and midlife advocate. You're just a lady who has a lot of wisdom.
A midlife advocate?
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Absolutely insane. What a joke. Are you serious? A midlife advocate, please.
Dumb. And I think I want to, if you don't mind, I'm going to go a couple different directions here than maybe we prepared for.
Let's do it.
You and I can handle it, because I think that these terms, these situationships, or what are the delusionships, and all these different terms that people are using are clouding the fact that A, people don't want so much pressure in dating today, and B, they want more control over.
You mean Chad doesn't want much pressure?
What they're calling their relationship. Would you agree?
I absolutely agree. And I also.
Yeah, because women want to lead with their vajayjay, right? So they don't want to be shamed for just giving it up to anybody without commitment. So they don't want the relationships defined as anything. They want to be able to just define it any way that they, thank you, Clayton. Clayton says situationships is elongated pump and dump facts. Yeah.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Thank you very much. Guys, 2 + 2 is 4, right, guys? You know?
I think there are so many options out there. Sometimes people get really afraid to get tied down or to do something that they think they're not ready for quite yet. But you're right about that. I think when we classify those things, it kind of leaves us a little open to be able to have our own control over that relationship instead of somebody else telling us what to do and what we are.
But the expectations destroy those relationships. I mean, we can go into something thinking, oh my God, this guy's really sweet. He's really into me. But he's a total jerk. Like he doesn't want anything serious. He doesn't want a commitment.
So why are you sleeping with him? Why are you talking to him? This is why women since time immemorial, or women's fathers have required them for a man to commit, to hit the skins, man. There used to have to be a commitment for you to hit them walls. And guys, believe it or not, in the West, men were okay with this until the 50s and the 60s, when the feminists, they decided that was patriarchy.
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
And then they thought that they would show us men something by giving it up to Chad. Yeah, that makes perfect. Oh, guys, they just showed us a big lesson, right? Oh, yeah, they taught us. Yeah, give Chad and Tyrone and Nug all the bee jibbers in the world. Woo! You showed him.
More concerned about making money or any number of things. And so you have two people, and it could be vice versa. A man could meet a woman and say, oh my God, I think I found my wife. Meanwhile, she's like, whoa, buddy, I ain't marrying nobody. I'm just enjoying my life. So how do you get on the same page?
Yeah, like that happens.
You have to have that conversation at some point. You know, that's a tough conversation to have, but you also have to be honest with yourself. If this guy is, and I was in a delusionship, but they didn't have the name at that point, you know, but you have to be honest.
Yeah, we all know what that means. Right, guys? She says she was in a delusion ship. Yeah, we all know what that means, guys.
You tell her she's a goddamn whore.
We didn't have a title, but I would see one action that my friends would say that's terrible, and I would say like, no, that many really cared about me. And so I think you have to really be honest with yourself and keep it real, don't you? And say like, what is that action? And then maybe even ask friends or family to like kind of back you up and verify that. But at some point you have to have have a conversation about what this relationship is, if it's indeed a relationship, and not run around just, you know, with all these ideas of grandeur and none of it being real.
Well, fantasies. I call it a fantasy because a delusionship is defined as where you actually fantasize about a relationship with someone you barely know, or maybe even don't know. And you're just like, I know I'm going to meet them one day. Now, I have done this, Tamsin, I'm going to tell you a secret. I have done this where I have seen somebody from afar and said, I'm going to date them, and told my friends, I'm going to date them. And I ended up doing it because I just had this will. It was manifesting. Yeah, it wasn't delusion shit.
That's fine. That's totally fine. But I've heard that. I've heard there's some actress that said she looked at somebody, I can't think of who it was right now, and said like, I'm going to marry that man, and did.
And did it. Those women are my heroes. I haven't met anybody that I've actually said that about yet.
Hold on, guys. Let's rewind that.
And did.
And did it. Those women are my heroes.
Hold on. Sorry, guys.
It wasn't delusion shit.
That's fine. That's totally fine. But I've heard that. I've heard there's some actress that said she looked at somebody, I can't think of who it was right now, and said like, I'm going to marry that man, and did.
And did it. Those women are my heroes.
Guys, what's wrong with that? Guys, if women actually were smart, they would actually start approaching men. But here's the thing, guys. I need you to be honest with me. Okay? If some decent looking chick, a chick who's a 6'7", came up to you in public and tried to strike up a conversation or tried to like ask you out on a date, what would you guys think? Seriously, guys, in the chat, what would you think was happening? No, Evil Eddie. I'm being serious. Not what would you say. What would you think was happening? Thank you. Keyshawn, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Chad. Thank you. Yeah. Razor said it's a trap. Yeah, guys. Yep. I would look for the camera. I'd be like, bro, this has to be some TikTok prank. Yeah, I'm being filmed. Yes. Yep. Guys, walk off. Seriously. If you're in public, if you're just like downtown somewhere and some chick walks up to you, guys, just don't even engage, man. Nothing good could happen. Nothing. You know, she's probably trying to play a prank on you. Oh yeah, someone says she lost a bet with her friends. Yeah. Now, if it was in a bar, if it was at a restaurant, okay, that's different. But in public, hell no. No. And it's sad that that's how things are now, right? But guys, we have 75 people. We have 42 likes, guys. Keep those likes getting up there. I appreciate that. Thanks, guys. You know? Yeah, guys, I would honestly think that I was being punked. You know? And they're gonna all laugh. Not at my expense. I don't think so.
Heroes. I haven't met anybody that I've actually said that about yet, but when I do, it's manifesting.
No. Let me know, and I'll help do it with you. We'll double team that.
I love it. You can be my fairy godmother. Thank you, Tamsin.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com
Oh, she just called her old.
News Nation on your television provider.
She just called you old. Let's see. There's another one here.
The dating world is not easy. And now there are new ways to meet people and connect, and they can be fun at times. You have apps and social media. But it is fair to say that most people find their relationship status to be a bit complicated. News4Jack's morning show anchor Stacey Spanos explains a new relationship status that you might be in and you might not even know it.
Every relationship needs a label.
What news station is this? There's nothing but uggos who work here.
Right? Well, the term situationship has become popular in the dating world. So we turn to a psychologist to find out what it really means and how to know if it's right for you. Not everyone knows where they stand with their romantic partner. And in the dating world, the popular term for that is situationships.
Situationships contain the love and romance of a traditional relationship. Where they differ is that they do not contain traditional labels such as boyfriend, girlfriend. They have less obligations and often are not a committed relationship.
Cleveland Clinic psychologist.
So what's the point? And guys, can I please caveat this? I'm not the moral police, but we said this once before. Guys, I've always done well with chicks. You know what I'm saying? Always. Like, I'm not trying to say that I'm super Chad or anything, because I don't recommend any of you guys being out there banging and clanging chicks. It's not worth your time. It's not worth your effort. It's not worth the risk to your health. Why would you even? You know what? I'll talk about this more during the advice section. So,
psychologist Dr. Susan Albers says other signs of a situationship can include inconsistent communication, minimal future planning, and lack of growth, meaning your relationship doesn't progress. Dr. Albers says situationships can be a fun, low-pressure way to date while still remaining single. However, they don't work for everyone. As she explains, our brains tend to love clarity and consistency. And without that, you may feel anxious or confused.
If you find yourself in a situationship, you can take a pause and ask yourself, is this meeting my needs and creating joy? Or is it causing anxiety and confusion? Clear and open communication about your boundaries and expectations can help both parties to be on the same page.
Dr. Albers says a survey found 30% of today's generation would prefer to be in a situationship instead of a committed relationship. Why? She believes online dating may be playing a role since it gives people the flexibility and freedom to meet multiple people at the same time. Stacey Spanos, Channel 4.
Now, guys, women are not happy in situationships. They never have been, and they never will be. Because women want commitment. They want commitment more than they want anything else on planet Earth. That's why you see chicks, that small amount of chicks who are successful. You see chicks who have children. They all want to get married. They're all on dating apps, guys. Because they have a man-sized hole in their heart. That's just the way that it works. I don't care what anyone says. Women want relationships as much as they want water, as much as they want food. That's just the way it works, guys. They want relationships so bad that they'll get with chicks and be lesbians, knowing damn well that they're not lesbians. Look at that. Hold on, guys. I think there was one more news report here, and then we'll the maybe later ship? What?
Yeah, as often with like dating trends online, it gets more complicated the more you get into it. I thought the same thing, actually, that it was pretty much just
I've got this feeling in the pit of my stomach, Chelsea, because
it's horrible.
I think I might be in a maybe later ship.
Oh, I think I'm getting pumped and dumped by Chad Governor. Oh, I think I'm getting pumped and dumped, Governor. They just invent these stupid terms. You know what I mean? Hold on, guys. Hold
On a hot afternoon in Albuquerque, New Mexico, several 911 calls reported gunfire outside an apartment complex.
Yeah, as often with like dating trends online, it gets more complicated the more you get into it. I thought the same thing, actually, that it was pretty much just a rebrand of the situationship, but it seems like it actually is different. So if you...
Someone says, F buddy, hold on, where was it? F buddy got changed to situationship. Now it's evolved to maybe latership. Relationships are donezo. Look at that, guys. Actually, Chad never calls me back, governor. And let me speed this up, guys, because hold on.
You look at situationships as kind of like the umbrella term.
Right.
This is like the new strain, if you will.
The new strain of an ambiguous hot mess.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
So you've got situationships as the umbrella term. That's when two of you are in a relationship, but
Can you call it a relationship? You're dating, you're seeing each other.
It's probably a better term to use. Okay, two of you are seeing.
It doesn't matter if he's smashing. Like, what else is there, honestly, guys? He's getting what he wants, and she's not. Guys, there's someone that I know who's living with a guy, right? They're basically like living like they're married. And she's like, I wonder if he's gonna marry me one day. It's like, why would he? He's already hitting the skins. You know what I'm saying? You guys already live together. What benefit is there for him to get married? She's already been married and divorced. He hasn't. You know, so
each other, and you're not quite sure about committing to it. You're not quite sure about defining it, so you're avoiding that topic. A lot of the time, it's kind of seen now as more of a byword for something that's a bit toxic, because one person will be more eager than the other, and it feels like the other person is kind of, trying to keep it undefined in order to prolong the benefits of it, without having to actually define what it is.
This makes me cringe.
So a maybe latership is a type of that. You're not defining the relationship, you're not committing to it, but for a more concrete reason, because the timing isn't right. Hence the maybe latership. So it could be because the two of you are about to go to university or about to go to college, and you don't want to commit to it because you're going to be going to different towns. It could be because maybe you don't feel like your mental health is in the right place for a committed relationship.
It's such a woman conversation, right? Right, guys? They're discussing reasons of why they can't get a man to say, you are my girlfriend. They're justifying sleeping with and spending time with a man who won't say, look, you are my girlfriend, or I'm going to propose to you, or you are my wife. Men don't have these conversations. We lie, we say, what we can to hit the skins, right? Or whatever. We string chicks along, you know? And then we hope that this conversation doesn't come up. And what chicks are doing is, in the meantime, they're having these conversations to justify friggin' Chad, calling him up at 2 a.m. What a joke.
At that time. So there's a whole plethora of reasons out there why you're saying not now, maybe later. But again, with the situationship, it can
you don't have a choice. Guys, women can't say not now, maybe later. If they're sleeping with the guy, they're losing. Look at that, guys.
Turn into something that's not quite healthy or kind of upfront.
Yeah, I've got this feeling in the pit of my stomach, Chelsea, because
it's horrible.
I think I might be in a maybe latership.
Oh,
well,
tell me.
I'm not entirely sure.
I think that I'm in a maybe latership. It's not all right. Please.
Sure, are you going to help me get there?
Okay.
So, open honest moment of truth. I'm seeing someone who I really like, but they live very
Yeah, Chaddington is friggin' spraying up the walls, and then he.
Who is this guy?
I don't know.
She's like, actually, I called over Chaddington, and he always brings his utility belt and throws the smoke bomb. He pulls up in the goddamn Batmobile. dude, she's getting played. She's getting played. Guys, come on. Come on, guys. Rate her on the getting played-o-meter.
It's over 9,000.
She's so cooked. She's so cooked. I've got butterflies in my stomach because I think I'm getting played. Look at Shadow, Governor. Colin, why are they so stupid? Why are they so fucking stupid? Oh, man. Colin, Keyshawn, Dixon, Kevin, Red Door. Guys, here. We need to buy a big lab out in the middle of New Mexico and start manufacturing copium. Because the amount of cope that these chicks are shooting up is absolutely insane. Guys, we would be the Walter White of copium. The Gus Fring of copium, dude. Come on.
Okay. And so we decided not to define it as a relationship until
We decided not to define it as a relationship.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
That's everything that a guy wants. So wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. You're going to come over to my house, give me a bee gibber. You know what I'm saying? Netflix chill, and then we're not going to call this a relationship? Sweet. Christmas came early this year.
spend more time together in the same place, get to know each other a bit more, and also work out if we're actually going to have a future in the same place. So I guess as far as that's concerned, it is like a maybe relationship, but I hope it's also like a probably yes relationship.
Yeah.
But you're having sex with the guy. You're risking pregnancy. Kevin says Coca-Cola. Oh! Let's go. Guys, here's the thing. Colin, cook with me here really fast, right? Colin, what is the point of sex? Well, what is the natural end goal of intercourse? Colin, you there? Guys, in the chat. What's the natural? Thank you. Babies. Guys, the reason why a man and a woman engage in, yes, it's fun, fine, but the ultimate goal is babies, okay? One of the things that the feminists, the wokey, and the liberals have tried to do is divorce procreation from sex. Every other mammal, animal, the reason why they have intercourse is to have kids. Okay, that's how it works. Now, guys, what I'm saying is every time you sleep with a chick, even using the term sleep with, really, you're not sleeping, You're risking a pregnancy. That's how it works. I don't care what anyone says, guys. That's how it works, okay? This chick is saying that she's putting herself in a situation where she is risking pregnancy for someone that will not commit to her. Dumbest thing I've ever heard. Stanton, hey, thanks for the 1,000 gems, man. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you.
No, you're not asking me. No, it's called garlic croutons. Yeah, and they're right there on the seat.
Kevin is correct. Guys, if procreation was like doing calculus, humanity would have died out thousands of years ago. That's how it works. But guys, the fact that women still die in childbirth. Okay? Women have the most to lose when it comes to pregnancy and having kids. They could die. And they're just giving it up just willy-nilly and getting pregnant by Nug Nug and Gavin and some goof. You're going to risk your life for some Nug Nug bartender who you just met? Come on, man.
No, exactly. It's the kind of, it comes back to what I was saying about timing before. And like, there's a whole like range of the people that I've seen posting about it on TikTok. Some of them very similar to what you just described. You're in different places. And so you're thinking, well, we have to kind of wait this out and see how it goes and think about it more before hopping into things.
Yeah.
That's a maybe latership. And then it can also be another case where people are saying, I feel like I have this really strong connection with this person, but they're saying I'm not ready now, which is putting me in a difficult place of, well, do I want to wait for them or am I going to move on and see if I have prospects elsewhere?
It's the waiting that's so hard, isn't it? Because while you're waiting to work out if something's right with one person, you're potentially missing opportunities to meet other people. Time is running out, all of that. So I wanted to find out if a maybe relationship can ever work. Can it ever turn into a happy, full committed relationship, or is it basically doomed and a red flag from the start? So we've been asking some of our viewers and our listeners to get in touch. I'm going to play some of the videos that they've sent to you now. So this is Rosa.
Maybe leadership can be a beautiful thing, but also a really, really painful thing as well. It's beautiful because there's a real connection and there's hope, but it's kind of painful because you're holding on to something that is not quite certain. It's not a yes, but it's not really a no either. And when I was living in London
there you go, getting played by Chaddington, guys. Getting played by frigging Nuggington. Look at that, guys. This chick is after freaking British Chad, and British Chad saying, "No, you are a jump off." Look at that.
I met someone I really liked, and I wanted something more serious with them, but they weren't quite ready, and they told me to wait, and they had to think about it, and I really held on to that hope for quite a while. But
guys, have you, as a dude, ever friend zoned a chick? I have. There are chicks that I've met where I'm like, I'll smash, but I'm not trying to be seen in public with you, and and I'm not really trying to talk to you like that. You know what I'm saying? Because guys, when guys friend zone chicks or reject chicks, that's 10 times worse than when we get friend zoned. You know?
But I eventually knew to let go, and it wasn't easy, but I now know it's better that way.
I think it's that uncertainty that Rosa talks about that really gets me. Like especially if you have an anxious attachment type, being in an uncertain, undefined thing where you can't fully trust that the other person like actually wants to be with you, I think that would be really hard.
Yeah, I think it is. It's a good reminder that if you do find yourself in this kind of situation, you can make the choice for yourself. Is the person worth waiting for? Totally. You know, you can move on if you decide to.
So I have been looking at these videos online, and the views, I would say, are pretty mixed. Some people are like, this is great, but other people are like, this is just a new label, a new term for a really toxic relationship.
Yeah.
Can they be pretty toxic?
I think they can. Like I was saying, there it seems to be quite a spectrum of different experiences, and in some cases they can be toxic because if somebody isn't committing to you and you want that commitment, you feel like there's a connection there. A lot of people have said it almost kind of feels like stringing someone along, and manipulating them because you want to keep that connection, you want to keep someone.
Yes, and that's usually, guys, put a 1 if you agree. That's what chicks do to dudes. They string them along. They let them whiff their panties every now and then, right? They get pumped and dumped by Chad, and then call friggin' Poindexter up so they can I come over? I just need someone to hold me. And then Poindexter is doing the emotional heavy lifting and not getting anything out of it. Poindexter is the one who's helping them fix their house and change their tire and carrying groceries up the stairs for them. And then right when he leaves, Chad pulls up in the freaking Batmobile. You know what I'm saying? Shoots up the club and throws.
Who is this guy?
I don't know.
Guys, don't be the cleanup man. I need you guys to understand me, and I need you guys to understand me well. Guys, do not be the cleanup man. Okay?
That's kind of yearning for you, but you don't actually want
the attention. I don't think that's what my maybe relationship is. But I can totally see, like, you might just, people like having other people's attention.
Of course.
Right? I've definitely been in situationships where I've kept them going because there are benefits to being them, even though it might not have been with the right person. I might have had a feeling early on that like they're not.
You're a skeezer. That's why.
Maybe that I hadn't been completely honest with myself or with them about that.
Exactly, and there's many such cases, right?
Yeah, I'm sure
most people, exactly. Most people have an experience like that, but it's about to what extent can you take that while being fair to the other person?
Yeah, you've got to be honest.
Exactly, you have to be honest. So I think that's the key here. If you're being honest with the person and you're both on the same page, then that's okay. But if not, if one person feels like they're being kind of tricked in some way, then it turns toxic.
Yeah.
But there's a whole kind of range of reasons why people are saying, why are we having this now? Like, why do we feel like there's so many
different ways of having an ambiguous relationship? We're not settling down, are we, Chelsea? We're just not settling down.
I think a huge reason is the dating apps. You kind of get the illusion of choice, unlimited choice even. So meeting someone in person, there's so much more that you can garner about who that person is, like the way they walk, how their voice sounds. All of that's kind of being flattened out into 2D, into a dating app.
Like and what their height is.
Exactly. And so the kind of illusion of unlimited choice, if something doesn't work out, I can just go back to the apps and keep swiping and meet somebody else. Sometimes it means that when you're in a relationship, you think, well, I don't quite want to commit to this yet.
Because there might be something better out there.
Yeah. There might be something better. So I need to keep all of my options open.
I think most of the stuff that I've been seeing online is about like straight heterosexual relationships, guys and girls. Is maybe relationships also a thing that's happening in different couples as well? Is that just a general trend?
Oh, dude, lesbians have all kinds of maybe later ships. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah, it's interesting. So from what I've seen on TikTok and Instagram and lots of other social media sites, it seems to mainly be heterosexual couples that are posting about it, or people that are in a heterosexual kind of relationship. So I've seen a lot of women posting about having negative experiences in it, which is interesting. Some men talking about having positive
ones. I saw that one too.
The main one that other people were tagging and commenting on and saying, actually, it's terrible. It's hard to not make a generalization from what people are saying. I'm sure that this isn't just applying to heterosexual relationships. Maybe it isn't. But it seems like there's a spectrum of experiences.
I think we need to hear from an expert. You've been speaking to a dating coach, right?
I have been. So let's hear from them now.
To avoid the indefinite maybe latership trap, first push to DTR or define the relationship, or in this case, define the maybe latership. Specifically, under what circumstances might they commit to a relationship and over what timeline? And what are you two going to do in the meanwhile? And also make it clear that
guys, what's a woman's biggest leverage? Right? Is putting out if her body count's low. You know what I mean? Guys, what women don't get is they're giving away their biggest commodity for free. Thank you, Chad. He said sex. Yep. Yeah. A 22-year-old, 20-year-old, 19-year-old chick who's either like a virgin, she's hot, or even has like one body or two, has the world by the short and curlies. That's just the way it works. That's just the way it works.
you are not contentedly waiting for them. This might be limiting your investment of time or energy in the maybe latership. Or you can also tell them that you're going to date other people until they can tell you that later is now.
So it sounds like so long as you're both on the same page, that's the most important thing. Communicating. If you go like maybe later, maybe it's working out when later actually is, and finding out what your timeline looks like. Especially.
And did you guys hear? She said that most women talk negatively about this because they're the ones getting played. A maybe latership is them coping to themselves and saying, well, maybe later. Well, I'm not ready yet for him to commit to me, even though he's never even talked about it. You dummy. Guys, hit the like button. Hit the super chat button, guys. Hit the join button. Those are good ways to support the channel. I appreciate that. Here you go, guys. Let's do this. Look at this.
5 reasons why you should end things with your toxic situationship today. Number 1, they do not actually want you. Now, this is a tough pill for many to swallow because you don't want to hear that the person you've invested this much into doesn't actually want you.
Yeah.
But in reality, it is true.
Yeah,
because
Chad doesn't want you. He wants you for sex. You know what I'm saying? He wants to come over after the club is over and you know what I'm saying? But he don't like you like that.
if you have been in a situationship for over, let's say, like 2-3 months, and like there's no talk of like dating, there's no talk of making things official, there's not even a care, and when it gets brought up, it's just like brushed aside as like some afterthought, that person has literally no intention of ever dating you. Because in reality, when someone genuinely likes someone else, they want to commit to that person and they want to take that person off the market, because there's a chance that, you know, you could be talking to other guys or girls if you're in this situationship. And if someone genuinely likes you, they don't even want that chance. They don't want the possibility that you could be talking to someone else. They don't want the idea that someone else could swoop in and ask you to be their girlfriend and that they could lose you. So if this person is genuinely making zero attempt to claim you and to date you, they do not care that much. Now, if you're still not convinced, let's talk reason number 2. You need to have some self-respect, okay? Because you don't deserve to be left in limbo. If you are genuinely looking for a relationship and you're trying to make it work with your situationship and you're still a situationship for whatever reason, you need to stand up. Because if someone wants you, they will have you. No obstacle is big enough, right? Like, you guys can still date. People date long distance now. We have phones. So if you guys are still not together, it's probably because the other person just doesn't care enough to make it work, or they're probably holding out for someone better. Number 3, you will genuinely be happier when you don't feel like you're in a constant limbo. Being in a situationship like makes you stressed out all the time. You're constantly thinking, oh, are they going to text me back? Oh, what are we? Oh, when is it going to be serious? You're always talking to your friends for advice, trying to get advice from them. Like, oh my God, what should I do with so-and-so? He did this, he did that. The second that stress is literally like relieved out of your life and you're like no longer thinking about that person and like you're no longer like worried or like in limbo, your life genuinely gets so much better. And
the fact that they have to have this conversation is absolutely insane. Because how did it come to this? You know, because this is what women wanted. Because is there anything better than when someone gets what they want and it just blows up in their face? I'm telling you guys, Schadenfreude is like it's like heroin to me, dude. Laughing at other people's misfortune. I love it, guys. I'm so petty. It's horrible, dude. It really, really is. You know? I love it. I'm telling you guys, I am petty, and I will point and laugh at people's misfortune, guys. I'm dead serious.
Well.
Oh, yeah, guys. I'm telling you. Oh, man. Look at that. Snowboard, what do you think of this situationship thing?
It just means being a hoe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Basically. That's really all that it means. And I don't know why it's so popular. But it just means being a hoe or perhaps
I know why.
a side chick.
I know why. I was talking about it earlier. Because it's a non-descriptive descriptive word that women can use to hide the fact that they've been pumped and dumped.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a way to
He's not a boyfriend, we're just hanging out.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
He's not a boyfriend. We weren't dating. We were just in a situation. It covers everything from one night stands to getting pumped and dumped by a freaking Jamaican nug and freaking in Jamaica to freaking some
a married guy at work.
Yeah, thank you. Yep.
Are you still single? How are you still single? Because the ones that I like don't want a relationship with me. The ones that like me, that want to wipe me up, I want nothing to do with them. They repulse me. I thought that
there you go, right there, guys. Right there. Couldn't have put it better myself.
You suck at everything but fucking. You bitches are failures to everything. Like, y'all have no loyalty to shit. Not y'all family, not y'all kids, not nothing. You bitches are a disgrace. I swear to God, I hate you hoes.
Well, listen to that. Repulsed.
Yeah.
It's like you disgust me. You are trash. You're beneath me.
Damn.
You know what I mean? It's like no gratitude for anything.
Someone says you look like the female version of the Squid Game front man.
That's what her streetwalker name is, Squid Game.
In your 30s meant I was going to be done with situationships, but here we are. The problem is it's not like I'm lacking a connection. I have connections. We flirt, we get along. I feel like they're my everyday best friend. The problem is these boys don't want to commit and they want to play the field and they make me want to be for the streets again because they want to be for the streets because nobody wants to be committed, and this is why I'm single. Really frustrating because I genuinely could see myself with one of the boys on the roster. And I know I said roster, but you can't just put all your eggs in one basket or
guys, women can't have rosters. It just means that you're getting pumped and dumped by a bunch of guys.
Yep.
What is this? What, you can't have a roster of people coming in and out of your house. You have a roster of let's just say Snowboard's rich. He has a bunch of different properties he stays at. He has a house in Chicago, a house in New York, or whatever. So he has a roster of places he comes in and out of, right? It doesn't work the other way around. You know what I'm saying? That's not how it works. You can't say that you have 8 dudes that are all freaking pumping and dumping you, and somehow that's empowering. Like,
well, she might actually be saying a roster because she just gets banged by like 3 dudes at once or something like that. So it's actually a team. It's actually a team sport for her.
Oh,
feelings hurt in 2026. So yeah, there are multiple people that I would be happily able to settle down with. The thing is, they don't want to stop being for the streets. And then we are in this endless loop of situationships in my 30s. If you love something, you gotta let it free. And if
she's in her 30s, so she's cooked. She's cooked, guys. She probably has those babies, and guys, she will be a single mom. She's probably about the 33, 30. Well, you know, she's Asian, so she looks young. But guys, she's got to have a baby in the next 3 to 4 years. She will.
Comes back, then it was all yours. So literally, I'm letting the boys go date a bunch of girls to make them realize that, you know, I was the end goal. Sometimes you gotta just date people till you hate them. Situationships are so fucking annoying because I'm done playing house. I'm done like giving you wifey when you're giving me nothing. I cut things
after 3 months. What?
Off with Aladdin recently because like at one point I was bringing my toothbrush, my pillows, like we were playing straight up house, and I'm like,
she's one of those chicks. She's one of those chicks who starts leaving her friggin' her toothbrush at your house. Guys that are in the chat, why do women do that?
To like mark their territory. It
Thank
starts
you.
with a couple earrings. Like, oh, I left my earring on your nightstand perfectly so some other chick could see it.
Yep.
I get it, but that means I need to come back and get it.
Yep. True.
Yeah, they do stuff like that.
Yep.
With what title? Because you're still being a hoe. And I'm not doing that anymore. Are you still single? How are you still?
Yeah, you are being a hoe. You just said that 2 sentences ago.
Oh, she's a nurse. She's a nurse. Look at that, guys. Look at that. We all know what that means, guys.
Y'all want to ask me what I'm doing? I'm outside hoeing. I work at hoeing. Y'all want to know what company I work at? I work at hoeing. That's the company I work at, hoeing.
This, guys.
Hey, AJ, she's a street walker.
Oh, look at this, guys. Man, this chick has about 780,000 miles and 3 accidents on the Carfax, dude. Straight up. Look at this. And you know things are cooked when Asians are doing this. You know? What a skeezer, dude. Look at this chick right here. There's no reason why this chick shouldn't have been off the market. What?
At like 23.
Yeah, 22 to 23.
And just imagine.
Look at her now. Look at her now.
Yeah,
so this
hot,
is her, but look at her. She's way hotter there.
Yeah,
and she has fake boobs now too. But look at her there. There you go. She looks way better at 21. Let's be honest. But now look at her. She looks like a transformer. Did she have her cheeks done? I don't know. Maybe she got some filler. I don't know. But yeah, right there, guys. That's what you want. Right there. 21-year-old. Right there. And now, guys, I'm telling you, you can see the wall hit. That turkey neck starting to come in there. You know what I'm saying?
And all of it was because she just has a selfish, entitled, garbage-ass attitude.
Yeah, look at her at 18.
It's the only factor.
Guys, look at her at 18. Natural. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. 19. Check her out.
Starting to be a hoe right there.
22. So right there, guys. There you go. See the difference? You see the difference? She's not overly doing the makeup. She's not dressing too crazy, but because she's young and just knows she's hot. You know what I'm saying? And now she's getting older. So she has to try and stand out more, you know? This. Still okay. 20. Uh-oh. You see the difference?
Yep. Now she's starting to get aged and used up.
You see, look at the you clearly. I told you guys she got him done. She got him done, had some work done, you know? Yeah. Look at that, guys. Do you see how she wasn't really like trying to get attention the way that she was? Like all these pictures that she was taking when she was young was just her doing stuff. Was it? You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't. They weren't suggestive pictures.
Yeah. The
And
next ones are her showing that she will do stuff.
Oh, but guys, right when she hit about here, where are we at? Where are we at?
Like 28, that one.
Right here. Guys.
Yeah.
You hear that, guys?
Yeah.
That's the biological clock. A tick, a tock, a tick, a tock, a tick, a tock, a tick, a tock, a tick. You understand? That's how it works, guys. That's how it works. Just look at the difference between her there. You know what I mean? Just smiling, having a great time, natural to here. This is when things started going off the rails. But guys, look at this, 28. And guys, people think that we're lying. When we talk about the wall, they think that we're just full of it, right? They think that we're lying. They think that we're stupid. They think that we're capping. And guys, we aren't. But guys, I need to type desperate in this chat right here. If you agree, this is a look of a desperate woman. I would never take this chick seriously. This chick, right here, yes. Right here, yes. Right here, look at that. Just look at. She's smiling. She's having fun. She's not all bitter. You know what I mean? She probably hasn't been pumped and dumped a lot. You know what I'm saying? Just look at the life she has on her face and in her eyes. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Compared to here. Guys, look at that. You go from just regular life to SSRIs. You know what I'm saying? This is when the Zoloft started kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. She's just hiding her eyes. Look at that. Just dead to the world.
And she's doing more drugs, probably partying and stuff to start like numbing that.
Yeah.
Fact that she's kind of like messed up now.
Yep.
She has no excuse, really.
Yeah.
She had hundreds of guys that, you know, that were halfway decent for her, and they did one little thing wrong, and then they're garbage all of a sudden.
Yeah. Yep. Look at this.
She only wants
and
treats her like trash. That's
all.
all.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
There's just nothing I hate more than situationships because it's so stupid. Like, what do you want? Do you even know what you want if you don't know?
Yes, they want to hit the walls and have you leave. That's it. That's it. They want to smash and have you get out. That's how it works. And you're giving them that, you absolute dunce. Guys, do you see how bitter these broads are? How angry and pissed off that they are? I'm telling you guys, the complete reality has changed. Women used to know you don't give the goodies away for free. People aren't going to buy the cow if they get the milk for free. And that's why fathers and brothers and uncles and grandfathers made sure that the dude, if he was going to hit, he'd have to marry her, or that's what shotgun weddings were for. You know what I'm saying? Because you'd have to marry the chick at the barrel of a gun. That's just how it worked. But now these chicks said, that's patriarchy. And now here they are.
What you want? What are you doing? Why are you doing this stuff? Why are you wasting people's time, including your own? Go sit down somewhere. Like,
they're not wasting their own time.
The real lovers are out here trying to be loved on, get our feet rubbed. so we can go to sleep with the love of our lives next to us, keeping us warm at night. And y'all out here thinking.
Yeah, now that you've been piped down by every wannabe rapper and friggin' music producer, shut up.
And that's just something casual and unique, like not even a unique experience, a non-unique experience. Absolutely not. There's nothing casual about me, so I don't do casual anything.
Yeah, you do. That's the whole reason you weren't making the video.
You better know what you want before you come over here.
Please.
Otherwise, you won't be over here. I do not have time for that.
There's probably a guy in the background.
I was going to say, Nug just left 20 minutes ago. Now she's on her high horse.
Yeah.
Too much time and my money, and I don't play about either of those things. So, what's up?
Clown world. Yeah.
I hate situationships. I think they're like the dumbest things ever because way back when, I wasted about 2.5 years of my life because this man essentially just kept me on a string and would pull me in when it was convenient.
Kept you on a leash like a dog.
I would fall for the attention and
you stupid woman. It was so funny because, guys, once again, why wouldn't Chad do this? Guys, hit the like button, right? Guys, here's the thing.
I did that the past year and a half. It was pretty awesome, actually.
Go tell the story, man.
There's a chick that I would see that lived about 40 minutes away. She owned a bed and breakfast, and I would pretty much just go there and smash. She couldn't really come to my house that much because she, had to be there to work.
Nice.
But she was pretty cool. I don't think she wouldn't even allow me to pay for anything, but she would always buy. I was pretty much like the boy toy. That was pretty cool. I did kind of meet her parents once because I did some tree work there, but I didn't really. I think they just knew that I was just there to kind of smash her and stuff like that. So, and then I would occasionally see another chick or two on the side, but she was like a demon in the sack. So I was actually pretty satisfied. So I actually really didn't need to see anyone else because she was like a demon in the sack and absolutely no drama. I don't think she ever complained about anything. But then probably at around a year and a half or so, I think she was kind of seeing hey, this is all it's going to be. And I think she kind of needed a little bit more than that. So I was, I was okay with that, kind of regretted a little bit, but she needed a different type of guy, and I was okay with that. So yeah, but she also knew that too, because the very first night I went over there and smashed her right away. So that's kind of what she had wanted. So I think maybe the other guy who she went for probably I don't know them or anything, but he probably had to simp a lot more, and she set it up in that way, I would imagine. So but yeah, that worked out really good. But she also kind of knew that too. She's not stupid. She kind of knew that. So
yeah.
That's fine by me.
But a lot of, as you're honest and upfront about it, a lot of chicks just cap and cope. It's sad. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, and she also never asked me hey, I want more. So she never asked me that. So if she did, maybe I actually would have done more, but she never had asked me that. She just kind of and I maybe kind of stopped seeing her for a month, and then she kind of said hey, I've done some thinking, I kind of want to move on. And I was that's fine. I get it. I kind of knew that was coming, so I was okay with that. But if you can find that type of situation, I mean, it's really good because you can focus on your work more. No complaining. I still treated her well and stuff like that. I didn't completely nug it. So they are out there, and she didn't see anyone else too. I know that for a fact because she just had too much. She was pretty much married to the bed and breakfast, so she had to live there, stay she couldn't really do much. So that's why it was a little bit of a one-way relationship. So I kind of made that work for me. She probably only came over my house a handful of times because it's kind of she had to go back the next day and stuff. So
nice.
Yeah.
2.5 years. And I thought for sure, surely one day we'll be in a relationship. He would get in relationships with girls, and I wasn't the one that he'd get in a relationship with. And after he got out of a relationship, guess who he'd come back to? Me! And I would fall for it. And I wasted 2 years of my life just subjecting myself to that. And now I've been in a relationship for 4 years now, and I've never, ever been treated like that, ever. Because after that situation that I had went through, I finally kind of like looked past the smoke and mirrors, like woke up.
So how do you think that she said that she's in a relationship now? So her boyfriend now is buying her dinner and scrumps and steaks and stuff, and she just said that there was some guy who she let just hit for nothing for like two years. How do you think that makes your boyfriend feel, you dunce?
And I was like, I
nothing is worse than that. Knowing that you're kind of not necessarily the simp per se.
You're the cleanup
but
dude.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
So you know that, like, that's what I'm saying. The guy who came in after me, I'm assuming was kind of more of kind of a simp, and he had to do all that. I never had to do like any of that. I think I bought her like an ice cream like one time.
You got a scoop of sherbet, and we're like, here you go.
Yeah, and she didn't even really want me to
never
pay
gave
for
me
it,
nothing,
actually. So I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So, but what I'm saying is, because the previous girl that I was in a relationship with, I kind of like found out that she was kind of like a hoe before, and I was like, oh, I can't do this. Because you know what I mean? Because anywhere you go, if it's like a bar at a ski resort or something like that, she's like, oh, I know this guy. And it's like, yeah, because he probably smashed you, 7 years ago or something like that. And he didn't have to work for anything. Like, I didn't really have to work for that much, but I kind of knew that, to me, nothing was worse than that. Some guys, I don't think maybe it bothers them as much, but to me, it would bother. Like, if you marry the town pump, it's just never good for a slew of reasons. But one of them is kind of like, it is your own ego. I don't want a chick that's been with, everywhere you go, a coffee shop and stuff. Like, oh, this is such and such. And it's like, you have, even maybe if they didn't smash, you kind of always will almost assume that and think that anyway, it's enough to mess you up.
When we were growing up, there was always girls who were whores, right?
Yeah.
But they always kept their mouth shut about it. There was that one chick who was a town bicycle, fine. But there was a lot of girls who would smash as much, if not more, than the town bicycle. They just kept their mouth shut. You know how many girls I went to college where they were smashed and everyone, but kept their mouth shut, right? And then they moved to another city after graduating from college and reinvented themselves and ended up marrying some doctor, lawyer, engineer guy, and he has no clue that they're married to a bicycle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that is much better. But like, if you see their social media and stuff and they stay in the same area, it's like, well, you're gonna run into these people, and it's just like, this is some guys maybe that doesn't bother, but to me that really would bother.
I don't know what
me.
kind of guy wouldn't be. Here's the thing. I could even say that there's a difference between a chick who's banged a bunch of dudes is bad enough, but a chick who's banged a bunch of dudes that that's even worse.
That's terrible.
It's even worse. If there's some chick from Italy, right, and she's a 304, and she moves here, and you find out maybe you guys are together, and you find out that maybe she went to college in Rome, and maybe ran that wouldn't be as as like, yo, this chick banged a bunch of dudes in your city. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, exactly. Like that's a huge deal. So like that's kind of what I was thinking. The guy who like married her now, it's like, I don't like, so if I go like paddleboard by her house, you know what I mean, and she looks at me a certain way or something like that, I don't know how that wouldn't drive the guy like crazy. You know what I mean? Like, but I think that's kind of a simp thing where you kind of have
he looks over, smelled his fingers.
See this paddle? I used to paddle her with this. But seriously, like, you know what I mean? Like those type of interactions are going to come up all the time. And all it's going to take for her is to get mad one day and try to call me up. I think even when she was dating the guy who she's with now, she called me one night. She's like, bring your boat over here and we'll take like a nighttime ride. And I was like, it's like dark out. I can't see anything. I know you just want to get like banged inside the boat. So that's what I'm saying. Though that will come up again. You can't, that 304 spirit is still in there. So all it's going to have to take is that guy to like make her mad one day or something like that. And she's going to say, oh, I'll just throw all this away. For that. So like that's what I'm saying. You can't turn the 304 into a housewife because that instinct is like in there. All it's going to take is for them to just, get a little bit tipsy one time and there you go.
Yeah.
And that probably will happen. So that's what I'm saying. Like you can't, if it was from a way different city and stuff like that, it is a little bit easier. But like any guy who like, and it kind of in a sense, like, if I contact her or you contact an ex from the past, you kind of have a certain power over her still a little bit, or a certain influence. Doesn't mean I'm sure she has moved on and everything, had a kid with this other guy. Like I didn't want to have a kid with her and stuff. So she kind of probably baby trapped him actually. But I still hold a certain amount of power, I think, if that makes any sense. And it's not about me being special. But if you were a nug from the past, like this is probably who C-Grip is to a bunch of women. He's kind of like their nug. So if he hits them up, or they know that they can go to him if they want to nug it, basically. So I think that's part of the problem with women who've been with a lot of guys, because they still, with all the social media and stuff, no one ever really fades away. You know what I mean? So they can kind of look back and kind of refantasize and play like a whole fantasy in their mind. Next thing you know, they might call you or run into you somewhere, and something could happen.
But especially if they view you as that one who got away, or you're just better in the sack.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just merely better in the sack. I'm saying I'm not like special here.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing, though. You could just be the one guy that friggin' was king dingaling to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just
used to call me Big Dick Joe for some reason.
And you will.
I was like, yeah, keep saying that in front of
you
everybody.
bring out the chainsaw. Yeah. Oh!
You got caught up.
Oh!
I just wasted. When I realized how much time in life I'd wasted, don't
like button, guys.
Waste your time with these guys. Don't waste your time with these women, whoever that lead you on.
Please.
You can ask any one of my.
Sorry for the jump scare, guys. Yeah. Come on.
Hey. He's a double muffin top. Muffin-headed hoe.
Look at this.
Because I'm gonna unblock and block, reblock. I'm gonna spin the block. And so in good me fashion, that's what I did this past weekend. I unblocked him and I said, hey. He said, hey, how you been? Where you been? Okay, so obviously you didn't know you were blocked, freak. After he asked me to help him move that funky ass mirror instead of his stupid fucking friend, whatever. I said, I've been fine. They got me.
She is getting played.
Yeah.
She's getting played, dude.
He caught up at work. I'm doing a whole bunch of crazy shit, whatever. So then he says, oh, yeah, that sucks. What are you doing tomorrow night? I said, just the lack of interest pissed me off. But I should have known. That's exactly why I fucking blocked him. As if me unblocking him was going to turn him into a new person. So he said, what are you doing tomorrow night? And I said, I don't fucking know. He said, oh, do you have an attitude?
And I guarantee she went over there and gave him the friggin' bee gibber and the rusty trombone. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
I said, yeah, I'm kind of fucking sick and I was just checking in. I went MIA. My fault, pimp. He said, oh, damn. Then said, rest up, get better. Maybe I'll see you on Sunday. Have you have you lost your...
Look at that, guys.
City boy!
City boy! Goddamn mind! So I reblocked him. Good night. I love that.
Yeah, you showed him.
You can ask anyone.
He didn't even realize he was blocked in the first place. Guys, come on. Oh, yeah, she showed him. Yeah, he's not gonna even know he was blocked this time either.
Yeah. All he'll do is see this video.
Look at that. Cooked.
Oh, Jesus.
When I tell y'all I am so sick of being single, I'm so sick of being single. And when I mean sick of being single, I'm not saying like I could find a guy, great time, great vibes. It's
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
as soon as we get to that period of like labels or claiming or anything of that nature, it's like going right back to being single again. Like it's like as soon as I get to that point of like a relationship, shit's get because when you don't know where you are in a relationship, you start getting confused with what to say, how to act, or what like
What
that.
is this crap on her hands? Like, what is this? Like, what? The nails, the friggin' what? Like, what is this?
And then you shut down.
You see this thing?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
What is this?
You may not shut down emotionally, but you kind of separate yourself emotionally. And I feel like I'm always getting to that point, and I'm trying to figure out ways to not get to that point. But like, I'm sick of being single.
AJ,
Like, I'm
it's like keys for her handcuffs.
What is that crap on your hands? Are you a wizard? Laughing face. Post. It looks like that portal thing that Doctor Strange uses on Avengers.
Whatever it is, it looks terrible.
Sick of dating people, fostering them, and giving them back. I want mine. When am I gonna get my man? Because I'm so sick of like borrowing people, whatever. Not borrow.
Yeah, getting piped down.
Yeah.
Disgusting. Look at that, guys. Come on.
Guys, I'm not built for dating in this generation because what do you mean a year and a half situationship? What do you mean?
Oh, see those hairy tits?
Look at her hairy armpits. Look at that, guys. Look at that.
Lesbian right here. She's
Look at that. Guys.
Lesbians. Lesbian. Lesbians. Lesbians. Lesbian. Lesbians. Lesbians. Lesbian. Lesbians. 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 Lesbians.
And guys, lesbians have the worst situationships. The worst. You know what the craziest part about chicks that do this whole like, you know, naturalistic, holistic, sedity, hippie thing? They always try and hold their arms up so that everyone sees that their armpits aren't shaved. You know what I'm saying? I used to go to college with this one girl, and we had to do group work, and she would always like lean back in her chair and have her freaking arms up. And it's just like, okay, so you have hair on your armpits. Like, what do you think you're special? You know, it's disgusting, but hey, you know, gross.
Hairy legs is even worse.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, it's kind of like disgusting in a way. I don't know why.
Blackest Night. Hey, what's up, dude? Everybody think body hair is pretty gross on, you know. What's sad is like Italian chicks, Indian chicks, and there's some Greek chicks that are just hairy as all get out, dude. You're like, oh no, shave your arms, shave your legs, just take a bath in there, because good God.
I was talking to a girl yesterday, and she's like, yeah, I'm going to break things off with this guy. And I was like, well, how long have you been seeing him? She's like, a year and a half. And they're not official. They're not official. I'm like, that is crazy. Okay, I know I move fast. I'm a lesbian. Okay, guilty as charged. Take me away. But, like, I don't think any of my relationships I have waited longer than 3 weeks before we made it official. I know that's fast. But, like, I don't think I could wait any longer than 2 months. Like, that is my absolute max is 2 months. And even then, that's, like, pretty fast for me. Or, I mean, pretty long. Like, ideally, it would be, like, 2 to 4 weeks of talking before we're official. Because at that point, I feel like you know if you want to date them or not. And if it goes on any longer, it's like, then you just have commitment issues and you don't want
or you just like don't want to be with them, but you still want to get the benefits.
I will never understand women who hate you
this
when they get with a
nose.
guy you used to be with.
The dog's nose. Wow. Oh my God, this is
Look
an
at her
ugly
name.
broad right here.
The basic blogger B. Look at
The
that.
basic booger.
Look at that, guys.
What did I do to become your op except set this man free so that you guys can be together now? You don't even know me. The only thing you know about me is that we used to be a thing and now you're a thing and you just hate me because of that? Weird behavior. I will never understand women who
Because women are crazy like that, right? They will break up a couple just so they can get with the dude. Women are demons, man. They really, really, really are.
I hate situationships, especially when there's women involved. Why? Because I feel like you are getting the short end of the stick. It doesn't matter if you feel like, oh, I can take care, I know how to handle myself. You're still giving more than you're receiving. And when we continuously allow ourselves to be in these situationships, we start to grow strong feelings for these men. Trust, I'm not telling you something I heard, I'm telling you what I know with this. So it's like, they're gonna obviously think, why bat a cow when I'm getting the milk for free? Date these men. You don't.
Snowboard. What do I always say about how cooked it is when a B-dub's making sense?
Yeah. It's like a complete inversion of reality.
Yeah, you guys know things are cooked when Glocktavia here is the voice of reason.
Yeah.
Cooked.
I don't have to be in love with these men, but y'all not gonna listen to me, so whatever. I hate.
So one thing about any of those B-dubs that do say anything that makes sense, you want to know why? They still have their old school grandma around.
Yeah.
That's like the only reason why.
It depends. Nah, well, it depends on how old they are. Because if they're in their 20s,
talking like real
30s,
old,
then they're yeah. Because a lot of them's grandmas only like 25, 30 years older than them. I'm straight up,
well,
guys.
Maybe great grandma, I guess.
Yeah, I used to work in a place where they did like welfare and stuff, and the chick was a 29-year-old grandmother. 29 years old. It was a grandmother. No bullshit. So she had a kid when she was 15, and then her daughter had a daughter at 14. 29-year-old grandmother.
Jesus Christ.
Crazy. Wow. Hold on, guys. Because you're fooling yourself.
Yeah.
Because you know, and everyone knows that you're a clown. That's why.
And when she becomes 45, she'll become an ungreat grandmother. Oh!
Terrible.
I think you kept it on another screen, AJ.
Do I have it on the screen?
Yeah,
Sorry, guys.
Yeah,
Sorry,
now
guys.
I think it's the right one.
I thought this was playing the entire time.
No, it wasn't.
Oops.
I was looking at something else
in
too.
some cases than actual real relationships. I think the number one reason is that there is so much imagining that goes on in situationships. The entire time that you're in the situationship, you're imagining what could be, and you really feel like that could be a possibility. But you're not imagining like a regular relationship. You're imagining the best relationship that has ever existed, and you believe truly in your mind that if the other person would just get it together, you guys could have this perfect relationship. But that's not true. So then when it's over, your mind is mourning something that was not real, and it was ideal, and it was perfect. And on that note, you know, when you're having a situationship with someone, you usually only see the best parts of them. And so you've never been with them on a Tuesday morning, waking up when it's raining and you're both in a bad mood. You've only seen them like hooking up, going out, all this stuff. Your mind has filled in the blanks with this ideal personality, when in reality, you probably don't know that person that well. And the last reason is because there's so much anticipation. Will they, won't they?
Bird hands.
Happen in a situationship that when it's over and you actually didn't get anything out of it, you think back like,
wow, that was a colossal waste of time. That's not a good way to think about it, but that's my opinion of why it's so hard to get over that. Why are situationships harder to get over?
That it's just chicks being delusional, thinking that they can have some measure of control over relationships. And they can't. That's not how it works, guys. We will always have access to relationships unless they decide to actually start going up to men and asking us out on dates, paying for dates, and getting down on one knee and proposing. And that's never going to happen. Never.
I almost
Ever.
had a chick do that. She said that she's like almost proposed to me. I was like, holy crap. But she was a single mom. That's why.
Did you see Snowboard? That one guy where his girlfriend proposed to him at the World Cup?
No.
In front of everybody? Guys, what would you have done? Hold on.
He accepted, I'm assuming.
Let's see. This.
Moment has the internet talking. This was a woman getting down on one knee to propose to what is now her fiance. He obviously said yes, and he has a grin on his face.
Beta! Yeah, he's not really that big of a grin.
At the Netherlands game against Tunisia at Arrowhead, or what we're calling now.
Guys, what would you do? In the chat, guys, what would you do? Snowboard, what would you do?
I don't know. I think I'd be really nervous, like having all those people watch me, and I would say yes. No,
I wouldn't.
I don't know how I would react, to be honest. I'm not sure.
Guys.
I don't know.
Guys. Okay. This is the ultimate form of emasculation, okay? Guys, if there's one thing that, even though I say that you guys shouldn't get married, but if you choose to, guys, you need to take it seriously because there's certain things that a husband has to do. If you are getting married, you are agreeing to take it to take a bullet for this chick. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works. That's why, guys, you got to be, if you choose to marry, guys, passport bros, right? You got to find a chick who's traditional, who will reciprocate. You know what I'm saying? But guys, there is no equality in a marriage because you are expected to make the ultimate sacrifice. Period. The only way that she could equal that is by risking her life in childbirth. But a lot of these chicks aren't having kids, right? So, but guys, we have the power of marriage or in relationships. This is a power play. That's all it was. And he caved. Guys, until they have kids, or if they ever have kids, right? She's forcing him into a position where he has to risk more. She initiated this marriage path. And guys, once again, he's the one who has the most to lose. He could lose his life protecting her, providing for her. And she's the one that's initiating? How is that fair? Ask where the podcast. Jeff St. James is in the house. What's up, dude? Guys, go over and sub to Jeff's channel. Guys, go over and sub to Snowboard's channel too. Guys, I wouldn't say yes to this. And guys, you know for a fact that if he would have said no, the whole internet, every single chick on the internet would have said, "I'm gonna kill your bitch ass bitch." They would have been all over him.
That
guys,
crazy.
You guys, this guy, we can't say the words on the internet that we want to call this guy. But guys, I mean, let's be honest, right? Come on.
Beta male.
Your girl got down on her knees and proposed to you with a ring, and you said yes. A man's not even supposed to have a an engagement ring. Anyways, what are you talking about?
Gay.
Are you serious?
A ring and stuff?
Yes, she had a ring in the box.
Gonna wear it. I don't know. I didn't know how this worked. I thought maybe just she was gonna wear it or something.
No,
This viral moment has the internet talking. This was a woman getting down on one knee
It
to
looks like a
propose
chick's ring,
to
too.
what is now her fiance.
Look!
He obviously said
Oh,
yes,
wait.
and he has a grin on his face.
No, look, he put a ring on. He put a ring on.
What an idiot! Oh, what a loser!
Guys,
His
come
face
on.
looks conflicted, though. I think he looks conflicted, to be honest with you. Like almost kind of like embarrassed and just caught like not expecting it.
I'm telling you guys,
this is crazy.
I couldn't do it. I was on my friend Camp Hustle. He has a channel, and there are times where I'll jump on his channel on Saturday nights late. This guy. So I'll jump on his panels and get in arguments with some of his subs, because I've been on some of his panels just going in on guys. You guys are ever bored? Jump over here on a Saturday, and I'll probably be on here like late after the UFC fights are over, just going in on some of these idiots who call it. This guy, he went viral for calling Canada Fresh and Fit and destroying Fresh on one of the streams. Dude, he's hilarious, right? Maybe I'll try and have him on and do an interview, because he's hilarious. But yeah, was this the one? What was the one that I was on? Hold on. This one? Well, he has never have it up. So, but yeah, guys. So he was talking about this, where the guy had the wife propose, and he was saying, "Look, there's no way that any man in his right mind would put up with this." And this one guy from like Hungary was like, I don't think that it's such a bad scene. I don't think it was a bad thing that man did this, yeah. Ridiculous. Yeah, guys. Don't.
I think, what was this?
Horrible. I'll have to find the actual live stream, but it was hilarious because I was just going in on this dude. It was hilarious. But yeah, guys, would you accept a proposal from a chick? I wouldn't. There's no way. There's no way at all. No way.
My ex situation.
Maybe she was already pregnant or something too, so she was trying to like force his hand even more too.
I don't know.
Perhaps.
Let's see.
Oh, look at the butterfly tattoo on the neck. Look
With
at this.
his,
Look.
I know.
Right behind her hand. Oh, this is a straight
Yeah.
up Torta 304 right here.
We all know what that means.
You tell her she's a goddamn whore.
New girlfriend.
Two of them. Two of them.
He just trying to enjoy his day. He in the seat right now, like.
Oh,
He stopped talking to me because he's supposedly too busy. That's why we ended things. Well, all of a sudden he popped out with a new girl, so it's just like, how is he not too busy?
Oh,
now?
hold on. Listen.
Yeah.
The for you is silent. What I mean by that is when a man tells you he's too busy, sometimes that means he's too busy for you.
Yeah.
He ain't got the time for you. He's not ready for marriage.
Guys, what did Kevin Samuels always say? He would say, has this guy talked about getting married? She said, yes. Has he talked about marrying you? That's two completely different things. These dunderheaded broads do not understand. Hit the like button, guys. Please, please, please.
For you. And sometimes you got to understand equally yoked is important. Alignment is important. And sometimes you are with somebody you ain't supposed to be with. Rule number one, everybody remember this.
Shut up.
These guys are the worst. I remember you showed them to me. They're like they're the worst.
Well, guys, I need you to put a J in the chat if you agree, guys. like the only good dating relationships black space is Jeff Saint James, who's in the chat. He's the only person that I have watched his panels, and they're predominantly black, that I can actually stomach. So I'm serious. You don't see a lot of yelling, cussing, screaming. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, guys. He's the if you guys actually want to see black people speaking in a constructive way, he's the only place to go to. And then, guys, he even had a call-in show with all women. He had like 5 or 6 black women on the panel, and there was no yelling, there was no screaming, there was no cussing. It was nice and calm. I'm serious, guys.
He's got Kevin Samuels in like 2 years.
So yeah.
Audacity. What am
I get the SSRIs on this?
Adderall. No, that's Adderall. That's Adderall.
Look at that. Look at that, guys. Holy moly. Look at.
Oh my God. This girl lives off Adderall, iced coffee, and probably will actually eventually like take meth like down the line.
Yeah. Look at that.
Audacity. What am I talking about? This guy that I had seen a few rounds of dating. Like, not that we just went out on a few dates. No, like we straight up were like kind of seeing each other, but we weren't ever official.
He was just. Yep. That's all it was.
Yep.
And all I'm thinking now is the audacity. How can you, in a conscious mind, be like, I know that this girl cares about me, she wants to be with me, and then string her along?
See, guys, that's all situationships are.
Yep.
Chicks who got friend zoned by Chad.
Yep. And what has she been doing the past 15 years to dozens of guys?
Yep.
Doing the same, and she won't even give it up. She'll just have them go out on dates, take them to concerts, all this stuff, and do the same thing, go laugh about it with her girlfriends.
Yep.
Now it happens to her, and she's like, the audacity of it. You reap what you hoe. That's what happened to her. Oh.
By occasionally popping into her text messages or DMs with like little things, which just keeps her hoping for longer, when you never actually want a relationship with her. You'll ask her to go out. You'll text her. You'll have a good time with her. You'll even kiss her and occasionally sleep with her. But you don't actually...
Had to put that part in there, didn't you?
Yep.
Look at that, guys. Look at that.
Yeah. Oh,
Look
man.
at that.
Actually want to be with her. See, I can't fathom doing that to someone.
Oh, bull!
You've been had.
Come on!
You've been
That's been her pastime.
bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Clown world.
An absolute lie.
Has to be the dumbest statement. That has to be the biggest lie that we've heard.
Yep.
And a lie. I can't.
Yep. It's an inversion.
Yeah.
And she's now trying to take the moral high ground, like the morality of it. You only have horality. That's it. You know what? Breadcrumbs are for rats like you.
I cannot fathom stringing someone along knowing that I'm never going to commit to them. So what is the reason? What is the purpose that makes you think that that's okay? Because guess what? I then had a last straw moment and said, F this. I deserve better. I deserve someone who wants to be with me. And then I walk. And you then pop into my text messages as if it's nothing.
Yeah, and you let him smash
the
you.
Audacity. We are not friends. We are never going to be a thing. And I gave you way more chances than I ever should have. Because you know what? I did care about you. I did love you. I should not have, but I did. And a little part of me has a love for you, a love, not in love. There's a difference. And I love myself more
No, you don't.
than I walked away. And I said,
No, you don't.
bitch, you're getting blocked. You're done. No more chances. Being
There's a couple of things here. she was playing games the whole time. She's like, I can't really let him know that I like him. That's one thing. And then two, it's like women have been getting resources from men all the time, like free labor, helping them with their cars, moving, free dinners and all that. They're basically extracting resources. So he extracted a resource from you, the clam, and now you're upset. You're upset that it happened to you, that you're used as a commodity. And you got caught. And also too, a lot of these girls say like, I cared about you so much. It's like, well, why did you keep it such a secret? Why don't you say, hey, I like you, I want to have a relationship? They don't really ever say that. The chick that changed up with me, like, I knew she liked me, but if she said, hey Joe, I really like you and I want something more serious, I would have handled it right there and probably said so, or so they need to say, also communicate better with that stuff too. They kind of just need to put their cards out on the table instead of this breadcrumbing game playing, hot and cold, like playing hard to get and stuff like that. That's mostly what women do.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes it hard to figure out. If anything, she probably didn't act like she liked him much at all. And he's like, well, she barely likes me, so I'll just kind of move on. We just kind of smash. And now she's like, I had love for you and everything. It's like, you got to show that then.
He does know that she likes him because, but he just doesn't care because he's a Chad. He doesn't care.
There still could have been a little room for confusion, though, like 40%.
No, I think guys know that if a girl is spending this much time, give it up the yams. You know what I'm saying? Like, she likes him. But here's the thing: she's with guys that just have chicks throwing. That's like she's
postpartum glow up.
A single mom.
This might be a well situation.
That's what I was trying to look for. That's what I was trying to look for.
I told you guys she went from Adderall to a little bit of Blocaine at the club one night with Nug Nug, and Pookie, right there. GLP-1 community too.
No, she's not a well. No. Look at that, dude. Guys.
GLP-1.
I'm gonna do a video about the side effects of Ozempic. Guys, don't do it. Don't take this crap, guys. There's all types. This video that I saw today, this chick had a blockage in her gallbladder. So they had to take her gallbladder out, and then she had a friggin' tumor on her kidney, all from taking Ozempic.
Yeah.
Guys, they still don't know the full extent of all the mental and physical side effects of this crap.
If something's too good to be true, it probably is. I mean, you're like, oh, you can take this and it'll make you not be addicted to things and lose weight and everything without any effort. And now it's in a
Situationship.
pill form. It's like, that's going to be, that's kind of a little bit too good to be true.
People just want these quick solutions. And it's like, guys, if you mess your body up, it's like, did you really solve anything? If your gallbladder's jacked up or friggin' or they just gained the weight straight back because they didn't make the actual lifestyle changes that were required to actually
maintain that.
Yeah.
And be healthy too.
That's why that's another bariatric surgery doesn't work. People gain the weight back. And here's the thing, guys, it's not the result, it's the journey that matters more than anything else. It's that year and a half, 2 years that it took you to actually lose 80 pounds. That means more to you than the end result, because that journey, I shouldn't say the word, that process.
Yeah, you sound like a chick. Yeah.
That process is what's going to help you build a better foundation for the rest.
The systems you put in place. But also, too, they look at it like this. It's kind of a consumerism mindset. I need to take something new. I need to add something new to my body to get the results I want, when it's really like I need to take other things away, like garbage food and stuff like that, and just eat less. Some things like that. They want to take something to gain something when they really didn't. They actually should be like taking things away to lose something. But They just won't do it. They just won't do it. And these girls, another thing too, once these girls lose the weight, they're gonna treat everyone else like trash around them who is nice to them. Like the guy who they were with and he liked her when she was heavy. He's gone. He's gone. They're gonna go to Nug Nug and all this stuff right away, and probably start treating other fat people like trash. Like the second they become skinny.
That's how it works. Chicks will lose weight and get divorced. Guys, here, let's do this quick. Hold on. Look. Guys, advice time. Guys, please never put up with the friend zone. Okay, we're talking about these situationships, but guys, situationships are when there's a chick who's having sex with a guy who's not giving them commitment, right? Guys, women have situationships and men have the friend zone, and the friend zone is 10 times worse because guys, you are giving a girl your non-sexual attention, and you're not getting anything in return. Guys, do not devote your time or attention to any woman who you're either not related to or sleeping with. What do you get out of going to some chick's house, especially if you're shot at her? If you approach a chick romantically and she says no, guys, it's over. That's it. There's no weaseling your way in. There's no getting out of the friend zone. There's no nothing, guys. And even if you did, you're going to get what, pity sex one day? No. Guys, you cannot deal with the friend zone. And guys, if you get yourself to the point to where you are the one in situationships chicks where you're just smashing and they're sticking around, hey guys, hey, that's a great thing.
Yeah, it's nice.
Friend zone chicks left and right. By the time you young guys are 35, 36, 37, you're a money games on point. Guys, once again, smash and ghost. You know what I'm saying? Because there's nothing wrong with a guy who's had to work to put himself in a situation shipping chicks.
Yeah.
What's wrong
Get
with
it out
that?
of your system.
Yeah.
Get it out of
now
your system.
you can do to them what they've been doing to you.
Yep.
But guys, understand this. The situationship word is this nebulous foolishness. Situationship means as much as woman does nowadays. Oh,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As much as spiritual and all these other stupid words that
hanging out.
No, you're hanging out. And all it is them trying to cap and cope over the fact that they got pumped and dumped. Guys, they are so angry that they can't control marriage and relationships. They can't. So they have to make up words to try and take some power away from us men. And it's never going to happen. It's not, guys. Not in mass. Not over 50%. It's not. So, guys, you have to understand that the power that you have in the course of your life is who you give your last name to. Because I said this earlier, all these women have a man-sized hole in their heart that can only be filled by a relationship with a man who's worth a damn. If that wasn't the case, guys, then you'd see all these single moms and all these chicks, whatever, not on dating apps, not trying to date guys, all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Women need relationships. They need relationships like they need water, food, etc. That's just how it works. Because once you make yourself that type of guy, guys, the world's your oyster. It really, really is. And guys, it's so crazy that they want to remove the stigma from women who bang and clang, and then add more stigma to the men who can bang and clang. Just like what Pearl Davis said to that Lila Rose chick when she was trying to shame Justin Wall and all these guys about not settling down. Who are you to tell a guy that actually, you became competent at something? Maybe he's good. He's a boxer, or he's good at jiu-jitsu. He's good at pool, darts, something that gives him status. Or he's had to work all these years, or he's in a band that plays at a local thing and he gets chicks. Who are they to tell a guy that to claw his way up to the point where he gets a lot of chicks what he can and can't do with his dick. It's just ridiculous. Don't listen to him, guys. It's an absolute joke. Guys, I try to not, like I said, I'm no pickup artist. I just give this advice with relationships that I know that's practically worked in my life. But the first thing that I can say, guys, is it even worth dating nowadays?
No.
One,
smash and ghost.
Yeah, guys, if you scheduled a date last year and a half and you got off work, you took a shower, you got dressed, you jumped in your car, and you were driving there. You get about a mile down the road. Screw it. You just turn around and go cook up a steak and a baked potato, put on The Matrix or something, or The Godfather, and have a night to yourself. You know, because it's not really worth it. But if you guys choose to date, honestly, guys, weigh the pros and the cons. Is this person really, really, really worth having around? Wrap it up every single time, right? And guys, don't let them try and shame you into anything. Don't let your mom, your sister, the chick that you're dating to shame you. You gotta make her your girlfriend. No, you don't. That's up to you. So, anyways, let's go back here. Let's go back here. Here we are. Let's go back here.
Is when you're like with a fucking group of friends and you're just fucking. Like, and then it's like, oh, you're hot. I'm hot.
What is this lingering beef with
Yeah.
Armida?
I don't know.
Kenzie.
I don't know. I feel like I've apologized a ton of times. So
This is some friggin' Instagram chick or whatever.
If you're wondering what a situationship is, it's this. It's those 3 to 4 to 5 month relationships where you're really into someone, things are amazing. It's like you're in the honeymoon phase. You're like, I'm head over heels for them. You start to envision a life together with the family and the dog and the house, and you go on the trips. It's just like everything's perfect and amazing. And then all of a sudden one day the person starts pulling away and you're like, what's going on? Why are you acting this way? Like, you're not supposed to act this way. Like, we're supposed to always be together and sending text messages and planning our vacations. Like, what's going on? And then all of a sudden they just dump you out of nowhere. And so it's called a situationship because it's kind of like, okay, I have a situation. I'm with this person and we used to be super in love or maybe we just like really liked each other. And then out of nowhere, things just started to like fizzle out. And then they just totally did like a 180 and they either like ghost you or they dump you and it's just like you're left heartbroken. So you call it a situationship because it's like that is the situation. And so the situation can change.
See? So she just admitted that it's cope. She just admitted it, guys. You're just coping by calling it that. Oh, guys, we hit 100 likes. Hey, guys, thanks for that. I appreciate you guys. I really, 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 really do. Let's go. Let's go. Appreciate that, guys. Once again, I think the algorithm's easing up on our channels. And guys, I actually thought that it was a fact that I'm a red pill channel, but guys, these AI slop channels really, really are killing it. The algorithm just doesn't know what to do with all these AI slop channels. I'm glad that I talk kind of off the cuff because people like Lock the Bounty Hunter and all these guys who actually write out scripts and they spend a lot more time on their production than I do. People will actually take people's videos and then AI them to their own, and then make like AI their video into a script and then make a video out of it. There's a guy that I follow, Guitar Meets Science, and he has these really, really, really cool mini documentaries on all these bands. And he says that there's an AI channel that takes his content word for word and then just does like AI voice and AI pictures. And there's nothing he can do about it. Sucks, man. It really, really, really does. So
change from the beginning being like in love to the end being dumped in heart.
Hey, if anyone wants a stuttering AI, You can try and take mine. I don't think AI is gonna like my content much. That's for sure.
Broken to after the heartbreak of you start to enter
Look
into
at
the
her crying.
process of, okay, I want to get them back.
Heartbreak, I want to get them back. Yeah, please.
I want to make them jealous. I'll do whatever it takes to get them mad. Like
We all know what that means, right? Right, guys? Yeah. We know how she makes her freaking situationships jealous.
Y'all want to ask me what I'm doing? I'm outside home.
Start going delusional because you just want them back so badly, or you want to get back at them. And so that's the situation at the very end of the relationship. So all in all, if you're in a relationship with someone and you actually haven't put that label of boyfriend and girlfriend on the relationship, then you're in a situationship and it might not end well. So I would recommend having the conversation of being like, what the hell are we? I know no one wants to hear that, but like, listen, if you don't know if you're boyfriend and girlfriend, then you're basically either like hooking up or you're in a situationship. And if you like the person and you want to be boyfriend and girlfriend and you're not, then you're basically just like, putting yourself through hell for no reason. So
dumbass.
If you are in a situationship with a man, all right, that's what you're calling it, whatever. Here's what that means. A situationship means that you both agree that he can do better than you.
Guys, he is right. He is correct, right? He's correct. What did I say? Situationships are when Chads friend zone mid chicks. That's just how it works. You know that he can do better than you. He knows that he can do better than you. So you cope. That's how it works. Guys, hit the like button, guys. I'd appreciate that, guys. Hit the super chat button. Those are always appreciated.
That whole will we, won't we thing is only because he won't commit to you because you both think he can do better than you. So if you didn't think that was true, you would have left by now and gathered your motherfucking self-respect and moved on to a man that appreciated your presence.
But you're not attracted to that guy. Chicks aren't attracted to those guys.
Would be afraid to lose you. Or you can keep seeing the man that thinks he can do better. So why don't you see somebody about that problem you have? All right, call your mama, call your therapist. Maybe your mama did that to you. I don't know. That might be your mama's fault. Either way, call a therapist or something. Unpack that shit and figure yourself out. All right, get you somebody that'll appreciate you. All right, how about that? My God. Yeah, somebody said it's a humiliation ship is more like it. I know that's right.
Know that.
One time after my most devastating breakup, where the person I thought I was going to marry
Look at this chick's makeup. Why so serious?
cheated on me, we'll call him Kevin. I had a fun, flirty situationship to try and rebound and recover, right? And my situationship, he was in a band, he was emotionally unavailable.
I told you. Look at that. He was in a band. Yeah. Yeah.
Drank too much, all the things that a situationship should be. We, of course, did not last very long. And as soon as me and my situationship stopped talking, my friends went, hey, we didn't want to tell you this while you were seeing that guy, but we got to be honest with you. He looks exactly like your long-term ex. We called him Shadow Kevin because he looked exactly the same.
Why didn't they tell her that? Because they wanted to laugh at her.
How did I fucking miss that? Yeah, what did I do? And that situationship told his mom about me after the first date. I know how to.
Ugh.
And if you feel like you've embarrassed yourself in front of your
What the hell is that on her nose?
situationship, just know.
Look at those SSRIs, guys. Look at that. Yeah. I don't know why girls like to have stuff hanging from their nose now. It looks like
terrible
like a booger.
looking. Yeah.
You know?
One time, a bitch got a little too fucked up at the function, okay? I'm missing clear brown fucking everything down. Bars. Anywho, next. I call him
Wow.
up. Not
Trashy
one, not
chick.
two, 10 fucking times,
Easy,
okay?
dude.
He comes and picks me up. Not only literally, but fucking physically, because I was on the fucking ground.
Like a
Just screw
dog.
me my fucking dead weight, okay? Brings me into the car. Mind you, homeboy also there, witnessing all of this beautiful mess, okay? Homeboy has to drive my car back to their crib. Because, you know, I'm fucked.
He's a simp.
Okay, thank you. Come to find out, the car ride there, I'm confessing my undying love to the man. Oh, okay.
God, she's annoying.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Hey, right? Yeah, I know, right? It's not like we've only been talking a couple weeks now, right? Okay, yeah.
Jesus.
Anywho, fast forward, get to the crib. I start projectile fucking vomiting. Okay, not only in front of him, but his friends, his roommates, everyone. Oh, this is a great first impression, am I right? Okay, right, yeah. And you fast forward to the morning, I wake up, where am I? What happened? Look to my right. He's there, okay. I'm safe. Look to my left. And I'm met with a terror. Not only do I see my nasty ass clothes and my push-up bra on the ground, but also my fucking snowies and my fucking dignity, bitch. What?
Why are you swearing so much? Yikes. What a joke. Guys, the situationship thing is hilarious. This is, guys. Because it's chicks getting what they wanted. Guys, they fought for it and they won. They got it, guys. Guys, what does Homeboy always say?
Victory has defeated you. Peace has cost you your strength.
And now they're completely cooked. And guys, I don't feel bad for them. And neither should you. That's how it works, guys. The best thing that you can do to one of these dunderheads is give them what they asked for. You know what I'm saying? Snowboard, anything else on the topic before I switch gears here?
Yeah, when I wonder, I don't know, maybe like 2 years ago that this term situationship actually was coined, because it is just kind of a nebulous term that has no like accountability, because they could just say hoeing. You're just kind of like being a hoe.
Yeah.
Like, but they'll never say that. So like that's kind of like what it is. So they'll always change a term. So basically they'll always modify language so it suits them to not take accountability or anything like that.
They do it so that there's no meaning and expectations. Because if there's definitions and expectations, then they can be held accountable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Yeah, like I've been saying, we have to bring back the term homewrecker.
Yeah.
Because if you say that to a woman, they will lose their shit big time.
Yep. Let's do this, guys. We'll do this. And guys, make sure to hit the like button, guys. Hit the super chat button. Thanks all you guys for being here. Where are we?
That's the sound of the police.
Here we go, guys.
On July 3rd, a woman
Sorry, guys.
storms into her ex's apartment and attacks him and his new partner, demanding child support for kids who aren't even.
I wonder if they were in a situationship. Oh! Wait. What?
Partner, demanding child support for kids who aren't even biologically his, while leaving them.
Oh my God.
Oh!
Look at this.
Get up. Bro.
Get up.
Bro, I'm not doing.
Get up.
Bro.
Stay on the ground. Just stay down.
Bro, I'm not doing shit,
You're
bro.
good. Both of y'all good. Stay over here.
I'm not doing shit.
I got you. You stay down.
I'm not
Turn
doing
around.
shit, bro.
No.
Look at this chaos.
Bro, chill out.
We don't want to.
She got a knife.
She got a knife.
Bro.
Get your tail.
Oh my God.
Drop the knife. Now.
What?
Drop your knife.
Sir, what do you want?
I want you to drop your knife.
What the
This is the
Drop
most
your
he's
knife.
ever even been in the kitchen.
Drop your knife.
Guys, she's lucky to be alive.
Yeah.
Honestly, because if it was me, if she had a knife, I'm dead serious, guys.
Drop it.
The officer fires his taser, but it's ineffective.
Come to me.
Oh, this is gonna be one of
These
those
B-dubs are
unstoppable
friggin' tanks, man. Straight
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Bro, well, she has a knife.
See, tweaking, bro.
Okay.
Please don't, bro.
Get over
This
it.
guy, please don't, bro. Look at that.
Here, walk to me slowly.
I don't care.
I don't want to shoot for anything crazy, but you need to get away
I
from that.
don't care. I don't care. I literally can't to drop my dick out there now.
Chill, dude. Chill out.
What the fuck? I don't care.
Can you come?
These tasers aren't doing anything. I told you guys. She has so much practice terrorizing Tokyo, right?
Wait towards me.
I can't do shit.
Can you come this way?
Bro, no. See, bro.
Bro.
Can you come this way for me?
No.
No,
No, I
fine.
can't.
Can you please come here?
No, I can't.
Alright,
Malcolm, go
listen,
get my
hey,
motherfucking
hey,
kid. Go put the
listen.
shit down, bitch.
Hey.
Do that shit.
Stop picking
Fucking your dumbass.
Stop picking.
Tase this woman now.
Bitch, I'm not.
It's time. Let's go.
Look at this destruction.
Watch your other arm.
And like I said, Malcolm will get my motherfucking kid. Bitch, you one-on-one. You couldn't get a one-on-one. You yeah, bitch. Bitch, you literally dropped it. You saw me. That's the whole.
Get her outside.
Stand up. Fuck you. Malcolm, stand up. Yo, get outside, bitch. You're stuck.
Hey, watch, walk away, bro.
You better
Watch
hold
out.
on. Get him, you dumbass. And he will. Stupid nigga, you watch your mom just like that. Get the no, literally.
Wow. Can you imagine that being your neighbor?
Yeah. I had a crazy neighbor who was a B-dub for a while. It was crazy.
You're gonna fall down the step.
Go.
Hey, Tom.
We'll carry.
Throw her down the
Shit.
stairs.
Yeah, just throw her, yeah.
You if we have to, dude. You're tripping for no reason.
Listen. Stop. I don't want my
Watch her foot. Her
I'm
foot.
going to be
Her foot.
break it. I'm going to be calm.
Okay, well, get your foot out
No.
and walk like a grown adult.
No.
Get your foot out.
Fuck you. No.
Pepper sprayer. Do it.
Oh, she's doing it again.
Doing the shot.
I'm going to take my
You're only
Wait,
making
she
it
said
worse.
she wants you to take the kid away from her.
Carry her down.
I literally wanted.
Did you see that, AJ?
Too bad.
She's a demon.
I think she said she wants them to take the kid away from her.
Yeah, yep, because she's a B-dub.
Let them dad come get them.
Now walk normal. Stand up.
Break my arms.
Stand up.
You're tweaking.
No, you're tweaking.
No, let me stand up.
Where
Can
is
you get? That's her kid.
Look at that.
Her- Stand up.
Stop.
George.
Where is this?
Stop.
A lion.
We try to have you come out every way chill.
And I try too. Did you not see him and his bitch was
Lion,
literally
Ohio.
in there fucking jumping?
Ohio, Florida.
No. Sit down. Put your feet in.
No, let
No.
his dad come get
Put your
him.
feet in.
Let his dad come
We'll call him.
fucking
Put
get
your
him.
feet in.
No, he's
Put your
literally
feet
in
in.
there.
That's fine.
Sir, you're literally gonna have to.
We'll figure it out later.
No, his dad is in there. Let his dad come get him.
Okay, we'll go talk to him.
I don't give a fuck what happens
Okay.
to me,
Shut
but let his
up.
dad come get him. His bitch literally just. No.
She's not gonna move her foot.
No. Y'all gonna have to find your shit.
Get it in there. I'm trying to be chill for you.
No.
You want your kids to keep seeing you do this?
I don't.
Okay, well, put your feet in the door and shut the door.
Bitch, I'm not doing
Dude, no, you're not. Stay in the car. Push her. You're going to have to pull her all the way.
I'm stopping the seatbelt now.
Pull her, guys. Ready?
Yeah, I'm about to break my shoulder.
Boy, that's you.
Oh.
We gotta get the full details. Wells is going to now.
Probably have resisting.
Yeah,
at least that.
She had the knife up like this at me and Wells. Me and Wells.
You too?
Yeah, both of us.
She's like, she got a fucking shot.
Well, Wells tried to de-escalate it. She wasn't moving, so I said I tried using the taser, ripped it out once, waited a second time, did nothing again, and then she started throwing shit.
Like 5 or 6 darts?
Four. She kept.
The kitchen is like this, so him and Wells are already in there. I'm just standing there dodging the debris that's.
She started throwing pans.
Go ahead, guys.
An apartment in Boone.
So
The button on the door.
female victim downstairs or upstairs apartment, kicked in a knee and possibly broken.
Damn. She broke her leg.
So can you kind of tell me what happened?
Everything happened so fast.
I get it.
I know mine. Everything literally happened so fast. Next thing I know, she's in an apartment in Boone.
Did she just come in here and start like
My mom was.
Of course, there's kids there. Of course, guys. The future carjackers of America are all here, guys. Isn't that crazy?
Yep.
That there's kids in the middle of this foolishness. You know? Sad.
Here, come here. Sit down.
Did she pick up any weapons to her jaw?
No.
She was in here. So she drove here with her kids in the car.
That's what it's looking like. She didn't threaten us with no weapons. No.
She just came in here acting out.
I don't know. I was in the bathroom.
Okay.
You have to ask him. I was in the bathroom, came out. I just know my knee is out of place.
So I'm guessing you said she called you. She was asking for you to keep them, and then you already knew the type of time it was because she sounded drunk or something. You told her not to bring them, and then she just showed up.
God, just being disrespectful with me.
Did she hit you?
I'm like, don't bring them. Just got it.
So what led to you being on top of her? Like, did she start attacking you or something?
Here.
To start.
Here. Good. Good.
Do you want to do a statement?
I was on a panel with Marte. I think it was on Saturday or was it late on Friday? And one of the guys was just like, they were trying to like talk about just like just not debate, but just about topics. And this one guy was just, first of all, his name was like Tizzle or something, but he was just like straight up Ebonics. Yeah, man, I'm gonna keep it a buck, you know what I'm saying? And Marte's like, bro, I don't know what you're saying. He goes, bro, it's like, I don't need the Ebonics version of everything. Can you please speak English? I'll try and get the clip, but it was just so funny. Guys, this is the one thing about young people in general is their inability to articulate themselves, but especially young black men and women. They can't even articulate a point. It's like, why? What are you doing?
No, I don't want to do. She's just tripping, man. She needed to stay away from me.
I got you, but based off of just the stuff, I mean, she's getting charged 1,000% even without your statement, just so you know.
I need
Can I get pictures of you still?
A restraining order or something.
Yeah, oh no, there will be. Turn the other way from me.
Second time.
That's not his kids. He's not wanting to do a statement or anything. I guess they haven't lived together for like 3 years, but they used to be together. He basically raised these kids with her.
Look at that, guys.
But they're not his biological kids, obviously.
Look at that, see? No single moms. And yes, Michael, California is trying to teach Ebonics in schools. What a joke.
Somebody must have buzzed her in.
No. How did she get into the actual apartment itself?
Oh, he said that he really don't even. Both of them are stating they don't remember shit.
They were what?
They don't remember. Like they're all like black, like not drunk or anything, but like having some type of fucking, I don't know. Like I asked her, I said, "How did she get in?" I don't know.
Tylenol brain.
I don't know. I said, "Did she break it?"
Obstructing.
A resistant obstruction. I mean, she put up a knife though. I don't know if she was throwing it towards me or towards herself, but she kept holding it right here.
Well, yeah.
So-
At least at this point, her throwing this shit at you guys is enough. It's cause or attempt.
For obstructing justice.
That'll be the
That
felony,
thing, it was
felony
like a
assault.
toy.
So, and that'll be enough to get her in the county.
The suspect was arrested for obstructing justice, resisting arrest, battery on an officer, domestic violence, breaking and entering, child endangerment, and criminal damage to property. No information about her plea or sentencing has been made available to the public. If you enjoyed this video,
What a joke. Matter of fact, guys, I'll probably do another crazy ex-girlfriend stream here pretty soon because there's a bunch of these. Uh-oh, hold on.
On May 27th, 2026, an officer spotted a gray Tesla displaying an expired license plate and initiated a traffic stop.
I'm Officer Matlock, Boynton PD. The reason why we're stopping you is your license plate come back expired yesterday.
It's not expired yet. It does expire
He just walked up and she's talking
to
mess.
the end of the month. I have until the last day of the month. It's not expired yet. So if you call your sergeant, because you broke out.
Absolutely incorrect.
The birthday is not yet. It's not expired yet until the end of the
Okay,
month.
look at your registration then, man. Can I have
You
your
call the
driver's
sergeant.
license, your insurance?
Could you call the sergeant? Yeah, please. Like, that's not fair. You profiled me. You went past me.
Ma'am, I don't.
Yes,
I
you did.
How would I profile
When you was going that way, you bust a hole.
I can't even
watched
see you.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Public caught you. I
So-
know. Because I seen the
All
guy
right.
come outside and get my tag.
All right,
No,
here's
you can't
the deal.
do that.
I'm gonna ask you one more time before you go in cuffs.
I'll give you my
Give
name,
me
but
your
I haven't
driver's
done, I
license.
don't have it. I'll give you my name though. I haven't done anything wrong. If you want my license, go ahead. Want to put me in cuffs? That's fine. You profiled me, sir. You can't do that, and I have a right to wait till the sergeant come here because by law that is not expired yet.
That is
sir.
expired. It expired yesterday. What is your request,
No, I
sergeant?
want to request it here on
He's
the
not
scene.
coming here because you know what? They're busy. You can go to
They
the
can't be
station.
busy for me, sir.
Give me your
How?
name.
My name is M.A. That is so unfair. How
Well,
could you do that?
You can tell the sergeant that it's unfair. M.A. what?
This guy's base.
Like that's it's
This is
crazy.
gonna go under base cops, guys. Hold on.
I don't get why you.
Okay, what is
He's
your
not
name?
having it, man.
Why did you? What you gonna take me for not refusing to give you my name?
Yeah.
Why though? When you moved,
Okay.
if you said that the tag was, go ahead. That you said that the tag was expired. I'm just trying to figure out what was it called. So I give you the registration
1015 refused to.
at my phone.
comply.
I didn't know why.
Oh,
is that,
shit.
though? Why can't the sergeant?
Look at that.
It's time!
ML 1015 refused to
At my phone.
comply.
I didn't refuse. The cameras are, I'm asking you several times to call your sergeant. You refuse to. Like, that's crazy. By the end of the month, you have like to the last day of the month.
Expires 5/26/2026.
Oh, I thought like you could, as long as you do it before the month out. So that's my, I don't know. They gotta renew it though.
All that.
That's crazy.
All that talking mess, you goof.
And I'm trying to fix my stuff, man. Trying to do everything right. I haven't been in no trouble. None. Is this the sergeant?
Let me see. Oh, that is a sergeant. I'll be
That's crazy.
Look at that.
After you put me in the car and like I'm
Look at
a terrorist. What the heck? That's some bull crap, man.
So it looks like you were suspended.
Yeah, they fixed it. Like I fixed all this stuff. I just have to pay like the one little $50 thing and that's it. That's all I got. Trying to stay on the right track, man.
They just talk so much. Why? But all right, you guys, I'll set this down. I'll be live tomorrow. Cat 5, and guys, once again, I talked about this yesterday.
on July 5th,
The whole amputator-esque thing, I just don't care anymore. This is like a Oh yeah, Tristan Tate and Andrew got arrested. Oh yeah, it's a win for the left. Is it though? You know?
It might as well be the straight up for Moose. They're just going to change it like every other week. But
Yeah.
Like, do you want to follow me?
All right, guys. Appreciate you. Bye, guys. Take it easy.